It is NBA action on EA Sports. I'm Ed Cohen. Great to be joined by Jay Williams. Should be a terrific game here tonight. From Bankers Life Fieldhouse, tonight it's the Indiana Pacers taking on the Philadelphia 76ers. The Philadelphia 76ers begin the game with the basketball. To Simmons. A drive through the paint, but his shot misses.
And one of the most underrated things in this game is quick lateral speed. Good job by utilizing that speed and taking away the lane.
To Turner. Has a look. And he scores. Unguardable, Jay.
Oh, man, you're not supposed to be able to do that with that size. But in today's game, dexterity and mobility are off the charts for bigs.
Miles Turner with a piece.
That's why a rim protector is a necessity in this game.
Into the front court comes Collison. Leads a bucket. Reset here. Let's see what they do. To Collison. Oh, nice find for the basket.
That's what I'm talking about, Ed. It's that simple. Put the ball in the bucket.
To Tobias Harris. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. They snuffed it out. Tobias Harris missed it.
Just because you're an elite shooter doesn't mean you need to shoot the ball every possession. Maybe give a head fake, crack into the defender, get to the free throw line, see the ball go in the hole.
Driving right to the basket. Tobias Harris swats it. Hustle pays off. They've got the possession. To Simmons. A drive to the basket, but it somehow stays out. Collison into the front court. They lead it. 4-point game. Spinning shot. Won't fall. Sixers finally break through. 52 wins last year. But, Jay, where do they factor in a top-heavy Atlantic division?
I still see this team finishing on the outside looking in. What I mean by outside is the 2 or 3 spot. I think this is Boston's division to lose, Boston's conference to lose. But still, the question mark still is around Ben Simmons and his ability to shoot the ball down the stretch.
First try, no good. Knocks down the second after missing the first. Into the front court comes Collison. Up by 3. Knocked loose. It's a turnover as they head the other way. Can't miss those. Collison into the front court. Looking to make something happen. Runner here won't go. Short jumper stays out. Collison to Turner. Miles Turner slams it down. Feed the big fella. Point to the passer.
So good when you get everybody involved, in particular your bigs. You get them going, they'll run the court faster, and guess what? They'll set harder screens because they're actually in the game.
And finishes strong.
Pick that chin up. This is a game of runs. They were on one, now you might be on one.
Into the front court comes Collison. Leads 3. Able to convert inside.
You feel that? I see the confidence building.
Here's Simmons with it up top. Down 5. Plenty of contact. The shot no good. Collison into the front court. He'll run the offense. drive, but the shot won't fall.
You see, this is something that everybody has, but some people choose to use it or not.
And a putback slam.
Woo, that's nasty right there.
Pacers control.
Oh, yeah, it's me and you.
Collison. Sizing up the defense. Joel Embiid tips it.
Ed, that's light work for a guy with his ability.
Beyond the arc for three. Great defense, forcing the miss. To Collison. Offensive rebound. Oh, he's denied.
Oh, big man doing work right there.
Simmons with it. Down three. Great dish to set it up. And count the basket.
Strong finish. That's what you need, regardless of contact, focusing on the rim.
Collison to Turner. Joel Embiid with the block. That's out. Last touch by Joel Embiid. Changes coming from both sides right now. To Turner. Joel Embiid. Huge block. Count the bucket for two.
Ed, sometimes less is more. Keeping it simple is the best way.
Sixers control it. For three. He was all over him. McConnell. Big finish at the rim.
We call that get your money and put it in the bank.
Fires the three. Now that's a contest.
And look, sometimes you don't have it going every single night. Maybe utilize yourself as a decoy and get some teammates involved with your passing.
Well defended. Shot no good. If it was anyone else, they'd be back on the bench for taking that shot.
Let's be realistic. He's probably not going to miss a lot of shots. But the more effort you can give, you want to try to tire him out. Take his legs away. Make him work to catch the ball. That's how you win the defensive battle.
Nope. First one does not go. And he hits the second. To Turner. Great defense there, forcing the pickup. Turner. The Pacers with 4 to shoot. Andre Drummond snatching it out of the air. Shifting gears. Here comes some substitutions. To Danny Green. Here's a chance from long range. Danny Green is going to get a chance at three here. A career 81% free throw shooter. Knocks down the first. Second of three is good. Takes advantage of the foul. 3 for 3 at the line. It's Indiana basketball. McConnell to Turner. Screen coming. Trying to cash in. Wide open look, won't go. Finishing inside the paint on that one.
I've seen him float so much on the perimeter, I forgot he even had that kind of physical presence. Good to see him beating up on people down low again.
McConnell. With the fadeaway. Burns him for the basket.
Look, do I love the versatility offensively of Domantas Sabonis? Yes. But let me tell you why I love even more. Sometimes you need somebody who just gives a hard screen. Somebody to put the defender right on their back. Send a message. That's what Sabonis brings to the table.
And they call it
a simple touch foul.
Both coaches dipping into their reserves. Changes coming onto the floor. To McConnell. Turner. To McConnell. Knocks it down off the step back.
Ooh, cool, calm, and collective. The 3 C's. His handles are effortless.
Into the front court comes Simmons. Down 2. T.J. Leaf able to recover with the block. Jay, what's the next step for Ben Simmons?
MVP, Ed. To win the MVP. But perception is reality. And I've been hearing this stuff from a lot of people who have been watching Ben Simmons show out this past summer on IG. Ben Simmons needs to get back to the lab, stay in the gym, continue to work on that jump shot. Because this is still a team that lost 1-4 to the Celtics without Kyrie Irving and Gordon Hayward.
To Turner. Lets it fly from long range, buries it on the catch and shoot.
And that's what this game is. As the game plays, you have to adjust on the fly. That delivers the element of surprise.
T.J. McConnell pins it. Couldn't keep it in. Out of bounds off T.J. McConnell. Time to shuffle things up.
For the Philadelphia 76ers, number 45, Anthony Tolliver.
Danny Green. To Seth Curry. From long range. Hits it. And the foul. And a chance now at a 4-point play.
The most important part for the offensive player is to create space. If you can create space, you can find your rhythm. And that's what we saw.
Seth Curry with a chance at a 4-point play. A career 84% free throw shooter. And hits at the line. Indiana with the basketball. To Turner. Knocked loose. Dives for it. Not afraid to mix it up. That's out of bounds. Last touch by a Sixer. To Turner. Finish that.
One of the best kept secrets in the game. Utilizing a head fake. Get the defender in the air. Crack into him. Don't give the refs any excuse not to call foul. I put that one on you. You went up a little bit lazy.
Too much contact. And free throws coming.
Look, it's still early. Make your opponent work for those possessions. You don't want to start racking up too many personal fouls.
First one goes down.
Subbing in for Philadelphia, number 25, Ben Simmons.
No back-to-back free throws here. He missed the second. To Seth Curry. Fires the three. He made his first effort, but not that time.
Great contest by the D, but I want to see the coaching staff call the same exact play the next possession. Get that offensive player the ball. Let him prove that it wasn't the D. It was more in his own head.
Simmons with it, trailing by 4. Nothing going here on that drive. Simmons driving, but a shot no good.
And you see so many players quit on a play after they were beat the first time, but not him. He stayed on his hip, he fought back, and he made the player miss the shot. That's great defense.
And they call it.
Timing was just a tad bit off.
Looks like both teams are making substitutions.
That's the first foul in the last 2 minutes. Subbing in for
Out of bounds, off Ben Simmons. Coach has seen enough. He wants some changes. New personnel onto the floor.
number 33, Tobias Harris.
To the rim, lays it up and in.
I could see the beads of sweat forming when he had to put the ball on the ground there. You still got it, though.
Simmons into the front court. Down 6. Count it.
It looks like he's using his ball handling to feel the game out. I know it looks like he's just playing around out there trying to get the fans going. That is true, but he's also finding his rhythm.
To Turner. Has a chance. Shot by Holiday, no good.
From the player that just missed that shot, just because you're open doesn't mean you need to shoot. You can put the ball down on the ground and drive to the rim.
Going to launch beyond the arc. That's good D. Shot no good.
Shooters shoot, period. I don't want to hear any excuses. That's why you're on the floor. You keep doing what you're doing with that superior confidence.
Shot clock coming down to 4. Down to 3. 4-3. Rebound taken by the Sixers. And a nice finish at the rim.
Great job using that shoulder to create contact with the defender without hesitation.
Holiday controls the basketball. Shot clock turned off as they get a chance to build their lead. Nice follow-up on the dunk there. They have set the tone in this one.
I love when I see offenses come out in beast mode. You attack that paint, you get to the rim, inevitably the floor will open up for you to knock down some threes.
And he'll go to the foul line.
It's still early, so no real impact on that call. But you know that they're going to call this one tight, so you might want to keep your hands out of his pocket.
First try at the line, no good. So he goes 1 for 2 from the line after hitting on the second. Desperation shot here from half court. First quarter's complete. The Pacers have the lead. Jay, 1 quarter down. Both sides getting a feel for where this game is going.
And we're exceeding the speed limit. These guys are playing fast, and the thing I love about it the most, there's entertainment in this game. Guys are looking away after they shoot the ball. Guys are clapping. Guys are energetic. This is why you love this sport.
Oh, he was wide open. And it's not going to be pretty when they watch the video. Someone's getting chewed out.
Well, they have such great flow to their offense this evening. The ball isn't sticking to one player individually. It's moving around the perimeter, and it's zipping. They're playing with a special cohesiveness.
McConnell. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Drills the 3.
I don't know how he saw his man out in the cut like that, but that was nice.
McConnell. Lamb, defended by Tolliver. Yes, and the foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
He should get some kind of acting award. That's a great sell by the offensive player. But guess what? The ref spit, and that's the game.
Mixing things up. Hockey line substitutions. Both teams making changes. Anthony Tolliver at the line for a chance at a three-point play. Shooting 50%. Some yes, some no in this contest. Add one more to his total.
The NBA Season 9 2021 games and highlights will be coming up next on Sports Action Infinity 2-2.
Gets to the basket, but it's no good. Seth Curry to Simmons. Off the penetration, almost, but no good. Collison, defended by Seth Curry. To Simmons. Gets it to go. Could have been more. A lot of contact, but no foul.
I know this for a fact, Ed. Ben Simmons wanted to channel his inner Bill Russell during the NBA awards as he stood up on that stage accepting that Rookie of the Year trophy, looking down at all the people that hated on him and didn't think that after a year of being injured that he can come back and be the one that everybody thought he could be. One of only 7 players in NBA history to lead his team to 50-plus wins while accepting the Rookie of the Year trophy.
To Embiid. Beyond the arc for 3. Shot off the mark. Good defense. Darren Collison. Tough shooting. Only 2 for 6 after that make.
Woo, did you see that? Eyes to the rim, and the rest was all net.
Free throws coming up.
I say this a lot, and it's only because coaches harp on it all the time. Read the scouting reports. Know who you can and should send to the line. This is a case of knowing a shooter probably had a better chance of hitting a jumper than he does of hitting the free throws.
First one, counted.
Number 33, Miles Turner.
And he makes them both. Pacers with the possession. McConnell. Won't go.
Oh! Out there looking like the Kembe Mutombo.
Took it right to him, and the defender was ready. For 3. Oh, good offense, beating good defense.
Ed, let me tell you how this one goes. It ain't no fun if the homies can't have some. Everyone's getting a piece of the rock tonight.
From the outside, no good.
I'm not sure that the contest on the shot contributed to the miss, but what it might have done is seep into the confidence of the shooter that the next time he might decide to try to drive to the rim instead of settling for a jumper.
McConnell. Oh, highlight moves. Tough to pull off with the defender all over you. McConnell. Has a look. Sabonis can't connect. Embiid. Got it.
Hand down, man down. You got to get up and contest the shot.
McConnell to Turner. You've got to get that one to go. Fires the 3. Can't connect. Knocked loose. Terrific hustle. Ball stays in play. To McConnell. look to shoot for Iana. Oh, great defense there, forcing the pickup. Turner. Oh, he couldn't get it to go. Oh, Miles Turner. Not looking pretty. 3 for 10.
It's so difficult to block a guy like that with that kind of athleticism and length. Your timing almost has to be perfect, but pretty much there's no stopping him when he's around the rim.
To Embiid. Now ready with a couple of free throws.
I don't know about that one, Ed. I always thought your hand was part of the ball.
Joel Embiid, couple of free throws on the way. For his career, 77% at the line. And he connects on the first free throw.
Philadelphia, number 33, Tobias Harris.
Able to convert on both free throws. Pacers control. Off the assist.
And ISO basketball is becoming a thing of the past. Team basketball is back. And if you have that personnel with the versatility plus the mindset, game over.
To Simmons. Nothing going here on that drive. Simmons to the basket, but his shot stays out. To McConnell. Trying to cash in. Wide open look, won't go.
Oh, he sent that one to the third row.
He was locked in. That was impressive. Time to adjust. Both coaches making changes on the floor. Gets it in the left corner. McConnell. Gets a look. Can't hit. To Embiid. Here's a chance from long range. And he's fouled. Nice move that time. And he's going to the line for 2. Tobias Harris. He's going to get 3 shots here. A career 81% free throw shooter. And hits the first free throw.
Oh yeah, I like that.
Missed the middle one. One more coming.
Game 1 for Atlanta Hawks 9-6 Denver Nuggets 105 final.
Here comes the screen. McConnell to Turner. Great defense there, forcing the pickup. Deep 2 there, won't go. To Tobias Harris. Has a chance. He had all day and all night to knock that one down. Need to hear more chatter on the defensive end.
Well, when you play for each other and not just for yourself, that's when great things happen. You essentially lose yourself in what the team is trying to accomplish. It's called unselfish basketball. And there's nothing more beautiful than rewarding your teammate with a nice pass and letting them finish for 2 or 3 points.
Can't connect. Joel Embiid rejects it.
Just erasing mistakes left and right.
The shot, almost. Nice touch around the basket with the tip. McConnell. Here comes the screen. They've slowed down the pace. Now 3 on the shot clock. Won't go. To Tobias Harris. Lets it fly from long range. Can't get the bounce. It's Indiana basketball. To Turner. Short jumper won't fall. From long range. Count it. Three-pointer is good.
This is a game of ways. As a defense, you have to recognize that they come and they go. That will not be the case all the time moving forward.
Now a whistle, and Indiana is going to use a timeout as they'll talk things over here in the second quarter.
Game 1-4 Milwaukee Bucks 1-1-3 Boston Celtics 1-2-2 final. Game 1-4 Detroit Pistons 7-8 Cleveland Cavaliers 9-8 final.
Both teams tweaking their lineups. Here come some changes. Oh, wasn't sure if he'd even shoot it, yet it goes down.
Why are you even guarding a bad shooter that close in the first place? This is psychological warfare. Leave him open. Make him think about it before he shoots.
Well defended. Indiana with the basketball. Ben Simmons sends it away.
That's why a rim protector is a necessity in this game.
Shot won't go.
That's how you do it. You keep riding him to the basket, and if the refs aren't calling it, keep being physical. Keep knocking him off balance.
Curling inside to McConnell. Shot from the lane won't go. Grabs his own miss and scores. Good concentration.
He's been doing this for years. The physicality in which he plays. No one wants to see that. You're going to leave the game with black and blue marks all over your body.
Simmons over to the right side. Has a look. Not today. McConnell. Blocked away. Couldn't keep it in. Out of bounds off T.J. McConnell. Substitution being made in this one.
Number 2, Darren Collison. And number 7, Holiday.
Philadelphia with the basketball. Fires the three. Tough shot. Well defended.
Shooters shoot. Period. I don't want to hear any excuses. That's why you're on the floor. You keep doing what you're doing with that superior confidence.
Tough make through traffic.
And when the ball gets the defense rotating from side to side, you're bound to find opportunities for each other.
Going to launch beyond the arc. No good. That's great defense. Collison into the front court. His team down 9. Levert against Tolliver to Collison. From the painted area, won't go down. Shot clock, it's coming down to 4. Now down to 3. That's how you defend.
Great contest by the D, but I want to see the coaching staff call the same exact play the next possession. Get that offensive player the ball. Let him prove that it wasn't the D. It was more in his own head.
Justin Holiday trying to cash in on the three-point play. A career 81% free throw shooter. Free throw up and good as he finishes off the three-point play. The lead is down to 6. That misses with a second to go. First half in the books. It's the Sixers out in front.
Game 1 for Portland Trail Blazers 1-0 for Houston Rockets 9-2 final.
It's time for the Rose Report at halftime, and it's brought to you by EA Sports. The 76ers are in a close game thus far. What I like from these guys is how well they work the transition game, using stops to start breaks. These are the guys getting buckets for the Philadelphia 76ers.
Game 1 for Sacramento Kings 1-0-3 Oklahoma City Thunder 1-0-5 final.
These competitive after 2 quarters. I love the way they gave each other scoring opportunities. That really impressed me. I love seeing unselfish basketball like that. These are the guys getting buckets for the Indiana Pacers.
Game track. Bench points.
What I found interesting about that half of basketball
Game
is how
1
the
for
momentum
Phoenix
stayed
Suns
high,
1-1-9
even when the
Memphis
substitutions
Grizzlies
started coming into
9-4
the game.
final.
These guys coming off the bench, from both benches actually, are doing a great job of making positive contributions.
Player of the half.
Joel Embiid showed off his timing and athleticism with a lot of blocks. The defense he put on display requires the kind of effort that fans love to see from their team.
Game 1 for Dallas Mavericks 1-2-3 San Antonio Spurs 1-0-9
Except
final.
that he fits the title of this segment. He was definitely cold in that first half. Here we go with the top plays.
Number 2. Number 1.
And with that, I'm sending it back to Ed and Jay to bring you the rest of the game.
Into the front court comes Collison. The deficit is 6. To Turner.
It's because he took his eye off his target, Ed. As an offensive player, you have to glare at where the defender's coming to, but quickly redirect yourself to your actual target. He was more consumed with the defender than he was the actual rim.
Pacers with the possession. Darren Collison. He's 3 for 7.
Did you see the way that dribble freed him up? It created so much space. I did, but the defender didn't.
Miles Turner sends it away.
Blocking so many shots only gives your perimeter that much more confidence to really apply more pressure.
Oh, great pass, setting up the basket.
That's a strong finish. Regardless of contact, finishing strong is key.
4-3. They snuffed it out. Tobias Harris missed it. To Collison. Here comes the screen. Unbothered by the defense as he drills it.
Oh, don't see the read, be the read.
Driving is Simmons, but a shot no good.
Remember that old saying, let sleeping dogs lie? I wouldn't trash talk to this guy right now. I wouldn't want to do anything to ignite him or really instigate him to start attacking more.
Knocked loose. Taken by the Sixers.
Here's your chance to break this thing wide open.
And throws it down.
And if you're on defense on that last possession, no need to look over to the coach's bench, hold up your arms, wonder what did you do. Everybody got back, everybody communicated, everybody pointed. It was just better offense than it was defense.
Collison. Good. Off a spin. To Simmons. Harris. And he knocks it down, Jay.
Woo, did you see that? Eyes to the rim, and the rest was all net.
Pacers control.
Here we go. Get down, get down, get down. Half court. Here come, here come.
To Collison. Curling inside. Oh, blocked away.
This game is all about playing mind tricks on people. The offense is more worried about getting their shot blocked than they are about actually making the shot.
Collison into the front court. Down 6. Tough-looking shot there. Still gets it to go down.
And did you see the lift on the shot? Did you see the ball release off the hand? To be able to have the concentration to finish with such a feathery touch in the midst of contact, that's something special to watch.
Joel Embiid. Tough shooting. Only 2 for 6 after that make.
Contact on a drive can be a beautiful thing. Making those tough shots can really help you build a mental advantage over your defender.
Collison. Short jumper off the mark. Terrific vision. Trying to cash in. Knocks it down from mid-range.
2 points. Take them any way you can get them.
Into the front court comes Collison. His club staring up at an 8-point deficit. Deep right corner. The Pacers with 4 to shoot. Short jumper off the mark. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Can't go down. Smothering defense.
Just because you're an elite shooter doesn't mean you need to shoot the ball every possession. Maybe give a head fake, crack into the defender, get to the free throw line, see the ball go in the hole.
Sixers have the basketball to Tobias Harris. Jeremy Lin.
Oh, and he can't keep it in off the block.
Man, that was impressive.
You know why? I don't see anybody on the defensive end standing up out of position. I see everybody squatted down, really active with their hands. That's the mentality that will lead you to where you want to go.
Beyond the arc for 3. Message received. Well defended. Collison into the front court. Now down 6. To Turner. Short jumper stays out. For 3. Smothering D. Off the mark. He loves the tough shots, but that one may be too tough. Fires the 3. Where's the chatter? No one was even close to him.
I know there are refs on the court all the time, but it doesn't mean they can see every play. Maybe defensively, grab his jersey, step on his toe, do something to kind of change up his pace.
To Turner. Tobias Harris swats in.
That kid can block out the sun, man.
To Drummond. Here's a chance from long range. That's not his range. It's no good. It's Indiana basketball. Collison. Oh, had him going there for a second. And the rebound pulled down by Simmons. Here's Simmons with it up top. The lead stands at 9. To Drummond. The big fella, Andre Drummond. Small sample size, but making the most of it. He's 1 for 2.
Old school equals high percentage.
Into the front court comes Collison. His guy's down 11. To Turner. Ah, missed it. How'd that not go down? Knocked loose. That's a turnover. It goes the other way. Shot's no good. You have to like the confidence, but that was a difficult shot. Indiana with the basketball. Won't go down. Lets it fly from long range. He engulfed him that time. To Collison.
That's me. I got ball.
Count the basket. 2 more points in the paint.
In the paint, you need to finish just like that.
Not that time.
It's easy. Force guys into low percentage shots. That's the reason why we're big into stats. It was all provided to you before the game in the scouting report.
To Collison.
Stay in front of. Watch the shot. Watch the shot.
Gets a look. Can't hit.
I love when I see a good contest. You're crowding the player's landing space, which naturally makes him worrisome about turning an ankle on that landing.
Now the Pacers going to use a timeout as their coaching staff wants to talk things over here in this third quarter. Both coaches hitting the reset button. Fresh legs coming onto the floor. Collison. Can't connect from in close. To Seth Curry. From long range. Off the mark. No good. To Turner. Goes reverse to lay it in.
That's what I'm talking about, Ed. It's that simple. Put the ball in the bucket.
To Seth Curry. The big fella, Andre Drummond. Quiet night, but 2 for 3 in the contest right now. Collison into the front court, trailing by 11. To Turner. Knocked loose. That's out of bounds. Last touch by a Sixer. It remains Pacers basketball. Nate McMillan making some changes to his lineup. To Turner. Right time, right player.
Can't teach height.
To Seth Curry. Off the assist.
Hey, one of the things I hear all the great teams say in the huddle, they say 1, 2, 3, no mercy. Now it's time for you to go even harder on the defensive end.
McConnell. Fine to shoot. It's no good. Not sure what he was thinking there.
We call some of these players practice players. You know, the guys that make 5 out of 10 shots in practice, but then all of a sudden they're not gamers because then they're making 1 of 10. That's exactly what you want him to do. You want him to take those kind of shots.
Count the basket at the rim.
And sometimes less is more. Keeping it simple is the best way.
Fires the 3, buries it on the catch and shoot.
I know he's a volume shooter. I know defensively at times you have to take your lumps. Might be time to adjust the scouting report, though. Start denying him the ball.
Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
And I know there's so much excitement about the play, but everybody looks at the player. More people need to pay attention to the guy at the end of the bench, the strength and conditioning coach, because this kid's been putting in the time and effort every day in the weight room.
T.J. McConnell at the line for a chance at a three-point play. For his career, 76% from the line. One free throw good, so he converts on the three-point play, and the lead down to 11. Pacers with the possession. A drive down the lane, but the shot won't go down.
Yo, big kudos to the defender. It seems like his mere presence in the paint was enough to make the offensive player miss the shot before he even got off the ground.
Oh, the touch at the rim. Count it.
I'm not sure that wasn't an offensive foul, but take it when you can get it.
Oh, the pass stolen by Indiana.
You go back to the principles. Things that we started working on when we were in first and second grade is called the shell drill. You stay down in the stance defensively, you try to deny the next pass away, and you have to communicate. If your conditioning is bad, you have no chance. But if you're able to do all these things together, collectively, you will be able to stop a great passing team.
To Seth Curry. Shot from the lane won't go. McConnell. Five to shoot for Indiana.
Big kick right there.
Going to launch beyond the arc. Buries the trifecta.
And in today's game, you have to make shots like that. Nice work draining it from deep.
A shot at the buzzer. 3 quarters down. The 76ers have the lead. It's been a compelling game so far. The fourth quarter is underway. To Danny Green, 4-3. Long Island zone. Danny Green with the 3.
It's easy to get lost in the chaos of the game down the stretch, but great awareness by the shooter to get those toes right behind the three-point line.
McConnell. With the fadeaway. Burns him for the basket.
Hand down, man down. You got to get up and contest the shot.
To Drummond. Almost. Unlucky bounce. McConnell goes to the left side. To McConnell. The Pacers with 4 to shoot. It goes down.
The defender needs to do a better job of forcing a pickup there.
It's in the hands of Philadelphia. Rims out. Yes, and the foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
And I love the smile on the face of the offensive player. Sometimes luck is on your side. I don't know how that shot went in, but and one.
T.J. McConnell trying to cash in on a three-point play. He's perfect from the line so far. And he missed the free throw. To Seth Curry. Cleared by the Pacers. To McConnell. Joel Embiid. Tips it.
Just incredible timing on that swat.
Danny Green to Tobias Harris. Count the basket inside.
Good shot, good shot.
You normally don't see that, but that's the type of thing that keeps shooters in the league for a long time. Every once in a while, they venture into the paint.
And counted at the rim.
He's been doing this for years, the physicality in which he plays. No one wants to see that. You're going to leave the game with black and blue marks all over your body.
Miles Turner with the block. Fourth this contest.
Here's one of the biggest secrets as we move into this new age of basketball, especially in the draft room. You have to draft players with size and length. That's the biggest deterrent for any team offensively.
And he's fouled. Good play by the shooter.
You know what? That's an even better play by the defender. I like the foul there. Send a message. Nothing easy.
He's going to have to earn it now. And he's able to hit the second after missing that first one. Pacers control.
My ball.
Here comes the screen. Knocked loose. Jumper's good.
2 points. Take them any way you can get them.
Simmons with it. Our score all even here in the fourth quarter. Slams it down.
Oh, man, did you see that swiftness? He dunked that thing like a tennis ball.
It looked like that in his hand. To McConnell. Shot clock winding down. Won't go. He has to find better opportunities. In the front court comes Simmons. 2-point advantage. A drive, but he can't get it to go. T.J. McConnell, huge block. Count the basket. A lot of contact. No foul.
Well, we got a chance to firsthand watch something be created. I think we just watched an epidemic of passing. I've never seen something like this before. It was so contagious, everybody started to do it, and it ultimately led to the other team's demise.
If that's an epidemic, sign me up. Simmons with it. Lead is 2. He was hacked. They let it go.
And you see so many players quit on a play after they were beat the first time, but not him. He stayed on his hip, he fought back, and he made the player miss the shot. That's great defense.
Sixers have it. He'll go to the foul line to shoot.
The game is too tight for you to be taking risks like that. You want to avoid foul trouble at all costs.
Ben Simmons has got 2 shots coming, shooting 75% so far tonight. Oops, he missed the first one. Knocks down the second after missing the first. Into the front court comes Collison. His guy's down 3.
Hey, big screen right there, big screen.
Oh, he's denied.
Oh, big man doing work right there.
Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Had made his first couple, but he misses there. Ben Simmons snatching it out of the air. Sixers control it. Slams it down. Big finish for Joel Embiid.
Well, look, you can't be caught flat-footed on defense. You need to be on the balls of your feet, especially in transition. You have to jab at that guy with the ball, hedge at him. Make him think that maybe you will take him. Maybe you'll fan out to a defender on the perimeter, but still keep him guessing. But when you don't do that, that's easy money.
To Collison. Has a chance. Off the mark. He's made those before, but that was well defended.
You know, Ed, everybody gives so much credit to the guy who contested the shot, but there's no way he's in that position without the communication of the backbone of the defense. When you have a guy back there who can block shots and tells you to apply more pressure, you know you're in a safe place.
Knocked loose. Beyond the arc for three. Danny Green can't get that one to go. Defense all over him.
Great contest by the D, but I want to see the coaching staff call the same exact play the next possession. Get that offensive player the ball. Let him prove that it wasn't the D. It was more in his own head.
Here comes the screen to Turner. Nice pass to get things going.
That's a strong finish. Regardless of contact, finishing strong is key.
Philadelphia with the basketball.
Defense, let's go.
To Simmons. The drive right to the basket. Simmons driving, but a shot no good.
That's superb defense. That's a defense getting there from the weak side early and making the player short arm a shot.
Collison. Joel Embiid knocked it away.
Oh! Some fans should take that ball home as a gift.
That's a souvenir. Some lineup changes now for both clubs. Short jumper misses. Oh, emphatic slam.
An easy two. Get back on defense.
Collison into the front court. The deficit now up to 5. To shoot for Indiana. Collison, textbook defense.
And big-time coaching strategy by the staff right there, utilizing their bench, keeping fresh legs on that shooter consistently throughout the course of the game.
And he stepped out of bounds, turns the ball over. We have both squads set to make some moves right now. Into the front court comes Collison. 5-point game. Able to convert inside.
You've heard it before. Slow and steady wins the race. This approach might be working out after all.
Finishing inside the paint on that one.
Well, you know what the old saying is, when you assume you make a... You know what I'm talking about. You can't fault the D too much there. I was expecting to kick out 3.
Collison has a look. Sabonis can't connect. To Simmons. Good look that time, but off the mark.
You see, Ed, this is where coaches get fired. It's great to have good offensive sets, but if you can't execute, then the play was a failure.
Simmons. And the finish at the rim.
As my mother would say to the defender, A for effort, F for results.
It's Indiana basketball. Collison. Joel Embiid pins it.
Sent a message on that one, Ed.
Wide open look, won't go. Collison into the front court. The margin standing now at 7. They're going to make some changes with some new personnel on the floor. Simmons to Tobias Harris. For 3, they snuffed it out. Tobias Harris missed it.
He had such a great first half, but obvious adjustments were made defensively to shut him down, and now he's really starting to struggle.
Knocked loose. Doesn't get the bounce. To Collison. Add 2 points to the board.
Everybody in the building, including myself, thought that pass was going somewhere else. Fool me once, okay, but you're definitely not fooling me twice.
Into the front court comes Collison. Down 5. Runner here won't go. To Simmons. No, I missed a short one there. Indiana with the basketball. To Collison. The Pacers with 4 to shoot. Fires the 3. Sixers able to clear the rebound. To Simmons. Can't connect from inside. To Collison. 5 to shoot for Indiana. Got a piece of it.
Jumping out the gym right now, Ed.
Great anticipation. And he's fouled. A couple of free throws coming up, Jay.
I've seen it happen so many times. Small things like that foul can end up becoming a momentum changer. Let's see how this one plays out.
First free throw is good.
For Indiana, number 30, Karis LeVert.
Goes 2 for 2. Pacers with the possession.
I got him. Here we go. Here we go.
To Collison. Over to the right side. Probing the defense. Taken by the Sixers.
You better get back on D. This thing is not over.
And a rim rocker. Joel Embiid.
And that is the sign of an unselfish team. When everybody in transition thinks they have a chance to get the ball because you have a willing passer, somebody willing to make other players on his team look great, that's only going to force your players to play that much harder on offense and give you more energy on the defensive end.
To Collison. Goes reverse to lay it in.
2 points. Take them any way you can get them.
Number 2, Darren Collison.
To Simmons. To Tobias Harris. Here's a chance from long range. Tobias Harris is going to get a chance at 3 here, shooting 66% in this contest. Knocks down the first. Knocks down the second free throw.
Good money.
And he cashes in at the line. 3 for 3. Now a whistle, and Indiana is going to use a timeout. They're down big in this 4th quarter, and a chance here to empty their bench.
Today's game program for the latest trivia question and submit your answer on the team website. One lucky winner
Collison.
will have a chance to receive $500 by making a half-court shot.
A drive baseline, but the shot won't go. Lets it fly from long range. Off the iron. No good. Pacers control. Nice swat that time. The Sixers are victorious as they win this one handily. That'll wrap things up. For Jay Williams and our entire crew, I'm Ed Cohen. This has been a presentation of the NBA on EA Sports.
with the EA Sports post-game wrap-up. The 76ers finished with a narrow victory on the scoreboard. The defense in this matchup was outstanding. When they weren't blocking shots, they were making steals, and it all came together for a terrific win. The Pacers lost a tight one today, and you can see the disappointment.
And even though they shot so well from the field, I bet they're only thinking about the shots they missed. This was a tough game to lose.
What you see here is how the majority of the points were scored for the Indiana Pacers.
Game track. Three-point shooting.
Each of these teams were solid with their long-range shooting. So by extension, they were pretty poor with their perimeter defense. Closing out on shooters must always happen, whether you're tired or not.
Player of the game.
Joel Embiid really impressed me with the way he redirected shots. Watching him block shots was only slightly more fun than watching how his teammates were reacting to them.
Who was gold?
This isn't the segment you want to be in, of course, but even the best players find their way into this part of the show.
We got our top 3 plays for you. Check them out.
Number 2. Number 1.
That does it for us. On behalf of the rest of the crew, good night.